Good morning, good morning, guys. So we're back at the Peppers project this morning. So what I'm gonna try to do today, I'm gonna try and start putting up drywall. I can't put drywall on both sides of the wall, but we could start putting it up on one side of the wall. We still have to do electrical, and we got to do electrical and electrical inside the walls before we could close them up. So I'm just gonna do one side of the walls. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like this side right here, I'm just gonna do this side and leave the other side open. We gotta put a plug in this wall, plug in that wall as well over there on that side. We gotta put electrical for the restroom. So this is the restroom. We gotta put a light switch in here. We gotta put a GFI plug. There's a GFI plug right there, so we're gonna move it up high. There's a plug in here already. We gotta run an electrical for the hand blower. So this room has to get electrical. So I'm just gonna put drywall on the outside part of it, but not the inside. That way they could run their wires in the wall. Some of the walls we're gonna run them. We're gonna run it the electrical on the outside. So like this wall right here where the refrigerators are gonna go, we're gonna surface those plugs. We're gonna run them on the outside, like how you see these pipes run on the outside. So we're gonna run these on the outside, and then the new walls we're gonna run them on the inside. Give me a second, guys. Let me take this call real quick. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start with this front panel right here first. I already measured it. It's 9 feet 11 inches. So I'm gonna cut 1 inch off of those 10-foot sheetrock. Yeah. So I already measured it. I put a 1/2 inch ply right here. This is where I'm gonna set it on. Put it up there and then shoot some screws in there. I'm gonna mark 16 inch on center all the way on the board, so that way I know where the studs fall. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let me bring you over some more this way so you could see me working on the ply. There we go. So let's hit it. Alright, guys, so if you look, we got the hallway done, this passageway, wall done. We only did one side, guys. See, one side all the way to the ceiling. So we got this side done, and then we got the front side done. See, so we got the corners done right there all the way across to the other side. Just like a L shape we got done, see? And then, as I said, we didn't cover the other side because we got to put electrical in there and it has to be inspected. So once they run the electrical, the electrician is coming by tomorrow morning. So once I don't know if he's gonna start tomorrow, but once he gets here and tell me I start there, once he gets it done, then we could do an inspection for the electrical, and then we could do an inspection for the framing, and then once that inspection passes, then we could close the walls. So hopefully I could knock that out. It's already, let's see, it's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, so hopefully I could get everything done by this weekend, and schedule an inspection for Monday or Tuesday. Once that's done, then we could close our walls and then we could start doing not the floors, because we still have to wait on the hood guy to do the hood, but we could start closing the walls, start closing the ceilings. Once, you know, everything good, we could close the ceilings pretty much. Once the inspection on the electrical is done, the mechanical and the framing, we could close this section of the ceiling right here. So stay tuned, guys. We're on it. Now put this camera for charge. It's low on battery, so I'm gonna put it on for charge real quick. Get some juice, plug it in while we film. So stay tuned. I'm gonna knock out this small section of wall right here. This little passageway, I'm gonna seal that off real quick and then get going. All right, stay tuned. Yeah, so next move later on today, I'm gonna come and finish up that bathroom, and then we're gonna see when the electrician coming out tomorrow. We'll get some footage there. So stay tuned. Today, as I said, it's not much work I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna put the wood in the wall, seal up the bathroom with a sheetrock, seal these seams right here. We have a couple seams right here, one right here, one right there, and then that's it in terms of the drywall compound. So yeah, so stay tuned, watch what I go on. I have another van we're gonna work on, so we're gonna probably do some work on that van today, and tomorrow, later on tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna knock this out. So stay tuned. If you notice me kind of sound funny, guys, it got cold over here, and me being out in the cold, hot and cold, kind of give me the sniffles. So I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't feel sick or anything like that, but just, you know, congested. So that's what this weather do when you're over here in the cold working, and then you're in the heat, and then you're in the cold, and then you go in the store and it's warm, and you come back out in the cold. For the most part, we're all here in the cold. So people in colder countries, they are gonna get colder states and countries, they are gonna get, you know, the sniffles here and there. You know, it's a must. So anyhow, stay tuned. I'm gonna buy a sander so we could sand this down, just a hand sander. I don't think I need the electric one, because it's like it's not much sanding, it's limited sanding. I'm just gonna take the rough edges off, you know, rough edges off of it, yeah, and then we'll be able to continue. So like this now, I'm just gonna buy the hand sander on the pole and just hand sand it instead of buying the electrical one. I don't need an electrical sander. Anyhow, just go and stay tuned. We're gonna tile this section right here, subway tiles. So because we're using subway tiles, it doesn't have to be perfectly, you know, sanded and you know, blemish free. So as I said, we're just gonna sand those little high spots down, and then we just tile, subway tile this whole area. We're gonna subway tile. Yeah, so when you walk in, you're just gonna have a subway tiles all the way in this back area right here. That's a lot of tiles. I might just do that back wall right there and paint the section or something. I don't know. Anyhow, stay tuned. We're gonna get to it. So just go and stay tuned.